in the stream, let me know. But first off, how are we doing today?
Wonderful.
Yeah, we got thumbs up everywhere. I like that. All right.
You got 3 women in here.
Happy International Women's Day. Yeah. All right. And I guess Dylan is not. Dylan, you don't count as.
I don't care.
So, just to recap what we've been doing this year, we're going over KVCORE. The first class was the profile. The second class was getting your contacts in. That was the easy stuff. This is, now the stuff that is going to set you apart. And if you saw my message yesterday on our support group, I said that your website is your digital face. That's your digital face. That's what a stranger is going to see first, right? So you want to customize it. You want to get to know it because KVCORE gives you a cookie cutter website. It gives all the agents websites and they're all identical. And if you don't mess with it, then you're going to look like every other agent, right? So today is the first part. I'm thinking that this is going to be part 1 of 2. Part 2 is going to be a little bit more on the heavy side, but part 1 we're going to keep it a little breezy today. So first off, before we begin, is everyone successfully logged into KVCORE? Yes. All right, Jordan, we're good.
Is there a plug anywhere for a computer?
Maybe on the floor, probably.
There are none.
Over on this side?
Yeah.
Let me look for.
Yeah. But there's some on the floor right here. Yeah.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So with everyone logged in, we're gonna start. And for those of you online or watching as this is a recording, I'm gonna try my best to zoom in as much as I can so you can see what I'm clicking on. So when you log into KVCORE, you have your dashboard, right? And these are all, my leads that are, looking at properties and everything, right? So we also talked about if you attended virtual orientation or the first class, that this sidebar is your best friend. Everything is on this sidebar. Today we're going to be going over websites. So this is one called Website Manager. It looks like a desktop, a phone, and another phone. So just click on this square right here. And that's going to take you to this website. My website and IDX. Think of IDX as your own Zillow website. That's basically what it is. So IDX is basically going to allow all the listings to populate under your website. So let's just scroll down here. If you don't see your picture, then this would be a good practice for you to go back to the top right, click on your name, click on my profile, and upload your picture. If you're having trouble, reach out to one of us or reach out to KVCORE support. Have your website have basically 2 faces. You can change between them. And so I have the hero template. If you can see, it's a little bit more cleaner. It's like just thumbnails, right? More media rich. This one, foundation, there's more words. Actually, in fact, it's a heck of a lot more words, And it says this is an older template that will be phased out. We recommend using another template. So for the time being, you have a choice, but might as well just stick with Hero because, well, that's the better one to use. You want to have a lot more pictures on your website. There's also sometimes, I'm not sure if it's videos, but I always say, a picture is worth 1,000 words, a video is 1,000,000 words, but pictures are good enough. You don't want to scream at your audience with all those words. So select the template. I'm only going to show you the stuff that actually matters. I could go over everything, but it doesn't usually apply to everyone, So,
can you direct this to your domain name?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you do that?
That should be in your GoDaddy settings. If you use GoDaddy, yeah, in your GoDaddy settings, you should be there.
Okay.
Yeah. So the theme, Blue steel is my current theme, but as you can see, you pick the color that you like. Blue and gray are my favorite colors, so you know, like I happen to have blue steel. Oh, it was blue gray. Yeah, perfect. So, and then everything you make, every change you make sure you save it. If you don't save it, I'm sorry, it's not going to save. You're going to have to go back, and it's just a lot of work. So why don't everyone go ahead, if you're watching this live and you're participating, choose the color that you want, the theme. Make it your own. You know, some people like deep purple, red Boston. I don't know why it says Boston. But isn't Boston a green city by chance? But yeah, so definitely go over that. This and our marketing extraordinaire, Mr. Dylan Worley, pointed out to me that if I only have one check mark, but you can have multiple check mark and it will carousel that photo. So let me pull up what I mean by that. So when you go to like my website, this is the photo, right? I chose this photo because, oh, that's weird. Different tab, yep. Let me just cast my screen, that'd be better. There we go. Okay. And let's see here. Yeah, okay. It's just switching. Yeah, okay, switches. Perfect. Okay. So you should be able to see my screen now. Going back to this, I chose this photo because I want to attract people of a demographic that live in these kinds of houses, right? I'd rather sell one house that's worth $1 million versus 5 houses that are $200,000, right? So I go for this. However, I don't like the beach. I'm sorry. Don't judge me. Sand gets everywhere. If you do commercial, you know, towers, right? Commercial buildings. You do condos. You want a happy family. You want a couple looking at their future. Oh, that's a strong beard. Oh man. That's a strong beard. I can't do that. I'm not capable. That's very, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's cool. But really, you know, look, there's just a lot. You know, like I like this actually. I'm gonna do this. This is a nice interior. So we have that. That's a little too monochromatic for me, so no, thank you. That's a nice kitchen. I like a nice kitchen. So go through this. Like there's so much like neighborhoods, you know, and like, yeah, nature. I'm thinking I'm about to start hiking this summer, so maybe I might change it to there. But notice how I made changes. So what do? We click on save. And so that's saved. Okay. I refreshed it. I guess it might take a couple of times to carousel the image, but it'll be there. So do we have any questions so far? No? All right. Upload your own image. You don't like anything that you saw up there? No problem. Put a picture of yourself with you and your clients from a recent closing. Put a picture of you holding a sold sign in front of a mansion. And I just say, it doesn't have to be your listing. Just go to the owner and be like, hey, I'll pay you $50 if I can take a picture in front of your house. There you go. So, no, that works right there. Photos are regulated by copyright law. You should have authorization from the photo owner. You're the photo owner, so yeah. All right. Secondary logo. I didn't even bother doing that. Don't even bother.
Okay, can I say something?
Yeah, go for it.
The reason why I had to was because, I don't know if you've ran into this, but if you go, do you have your website pulled up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so go to your website. If you go to another page besides your home page,
Okay.
unless your background's a different color, in the upper left-hand side, well, that one's kind of aggravating because that thing pops up.
Yeah, I'm going to a different one.
Okay, go to another one, because on that one, you see, I think you fixed yours. Okay, so over on the top left,
Right.
you've lost getting back to home. Because
Yeah.
there is a lifestyle white logo there.
That's white. Oh, yeah.
And if you click it,
yeah,
you can get back home.
it's
But otherwise
clickable.
you're stuck and you can't get back home.
Okay, we'll change that to black. Yeah.
So I had to put a black lifestyle logo,
Yeah.
and it's to the right. It comes up to the right of that white one,
Mhm.
so it doesn't look right, but then
Oh.
it's up in the corner of every page.
So we'll change the primary then to black.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing that up. I actually didn't even recognize that.
There's no way I would have ever seen that.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was like driving me crazy the other night.
Thank you,
I was
though.
looking, I was like,
No.
I can't get back home.
So
And, you
we'll
know,
tackle
you only
that,
hit
yeah.
Back buttons or your comments.
We'll definitely tackle that. No, thank you for bringing that up because
'Cause it's there.
that's a mistake. I mean, you can
That's
see.
what you know
Yeah.
From every page. Okay.
No, that's a good.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. I don't mess with this, frankly, because I have no idea what a WCAG is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right. Yeah, I know all of that. I don't know why that's on, but yeah. But forcefully registration, normal. Keep it normal, please. Don't have it to any other setting. Website title. So I think I saw this. So there it is right there. If you can see online and in person, the website title is the tab name. Now, Kentucky's largest independent brokerage, you could change it to anything that you like, you know. That's just something that we put in there because, you know, we got to flex on them, you know what I mean? But yeah. I'll keep this the same. Don't want to change that. Keep that. We don't recruit, but it doesn't really show up. Custom header. This. please don't mess with this, because then it will break your website. We don't want that to happen. Custom body. I left it alone. Footer conversion. No, like the footer right here. Custom footer. It's blank because the footer of your website is this dark space that has all this information. If you were to change it, it could mess with this. It could eliminate this. We don't want to do that. So let's keep it the same. There are a couple of things I noticed on here that are not right, such as copyright 2023 LBAR. LBAR is no longer our board name, so I'll bring it up with them. But yeah, keep going. Facebook ID, if, you know, mine says sold by Elias. That's the default. Yeah. So I think mine is just Kush without a realtor. So go ahead and change that. This should be your business page, you know, because you don't want people chatting. You don't want random leads chatting with your personal, you know. Have them reach a third party, their third party being the business page. So you can get this from Facebook, and if you can't find it right now, I can help you afterwards. Leave this blank because that's our default is already in there. It's your phone number, your email. Okay, I know that was a lot, but I don't want to make sure anyone's lost. Is everyone good so far? Yeah? Okay, perfect. Any questions online? Okay, perfect. Why would you want to hide your Zillow? I don't know why. Maybe you may have gotten a bad review. If so, you have the power to turn this on to hide Zillow reviews. I should probably change that. All right. And every change we make, we save. Inherit the child testimonials. It is not what you think what it means. They're not children rating you, but just leave that on. For width, everything you see here, you know, I'm going to slow down. Feel free to pause this when you're watching on YouTube. Leave this all how it is. You know, you could change a couple things, but I'd rather not. Yeah, all this stays the same. Okay, and then let me drop a little Easter egg right now. This is part 2, so stay tuned for that. Yeah. Now the listing carousel. Let's go over that. Okay, so it's this right here. You know, these are my listing carousels. So I have, you know, listing carousel 1 is Lexington, carousel 2 just listed. let me add a third one. Let's do some practice. So if everyone can go to this section under KVCORE, let's see what we should have. So currently I have Lexington as an area. I have just listed. What else should I have? Just reduced, open houses, area. It's like a different area, you know?
Yeah, I mean, which is not neither right or wrong, but I have my listings just listed and just reduced.
I like that. Yeah, I like it. I might do just reduced. The market is currently shifting, you know, so let's save that. Okay, and I'm zoomed in, so website settings saved. So let's go back and let's refresh. Might take a while, but yeah. So our first one, Lexington, because I have an area, just listed, and just reduced. So you don't need to know how to code. All you need to do is just click a couple buttons and it does everything for you. That's the beauty of it. So definitely do that. If you use Google Analytics, you would type in your ID number right there. Yeah, I would just keep that off. Now, we're gonna, yeah, reach that. Okay. So the website custom tagline. All right. And if you look at your website, it's at the top in this little bar right here. Go ahead and take the next minute or so and make a custom tagline. I'll walk around if anyone needs help, but we want to change that, right? So I have mine kind of pertaining to part 2, which is I created another section on my website. And so I like people can go there. But what is your custom tagline that you use in your business? So if you don't have one, let's build one for you, you know? So we'll just take a minute or so, but I'm here if you need any help. And if you're watching online, you can do this too. If you're watching this as a recording, you can skip ahead so after we're done. But yeah. Who needs help? Or if anyone needs help. Good. I'm sorry?
I'm still working on it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
I don't have one. I mean,
that's okay.
my logo that we've made is like a Kentucky symbol, but it has castles at the top.
Okay,
So
nice.
I'm kind of going for just like a realtor for Kentucky, that homegrown Kentucky.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Sure thing.
So I could put something like that, like
Yeah.
searching for home in Kentucky, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I like
Do you
that.
have any?
Well, I would say this. So this applies to everyone. Pretend you're the lead right now. You're not the agent. You're the lead. When you go there and you go to like this agent's website, okay, I'm on this agent named Kush, and what do I want to see as the lead? You know, so I want to save myself some time and money, definitely, right? I don't really know what to search for, you know, so maybe I direct it towards the category, which you can do that. Or you want to say, you know, you're #1 premier agent for Kentucky, or you know, you said you know, Kentucky homegirl, right? You know, that's a great line, right? You know, if you have a business catchphrase, you know, like I know a lot of people have their hashtags. I used to do hashtag homes with Kush. I realized that was a little misleading for a couple of reasons, so I won't go into what they are. But you know, like you can do really anything. So yeah. All right. Are we good to proceed? Yeah. All right. Oh, hey, Dylan, it fixed my website actually. Oh, he's not paying attention.
Oh, sorry.
All good. All right, so keep going. Now the listings. I have these check marked. Let's go over each one. Single family, obviously. If you don't want to do commercial, maybe check mark it off, you know. But I do commercial. Business op, I don't think any of us are even qualified to do business op. So business op means business opportunities, selling a business. You have to be a CCIM to sell a business. You know, as a realtor, you can only sell brick and mortar. You can only sell land and building, but you can't sell a business. So I have that turned off. Um, you know, don't bite more than you can chew. I would say that. Contingent, I have that off because that is throwing the public crazy right now. You know, they don't even know what contingent means. So I don't want to cause chaos on my website, so I turned that off. Yeah, sure, I'll do a condo, I'll do some land, I'll do a farm. Commercial land, you know what? I do commercial land, so I'm gonna turn that on. Backup, I have no idea what backup is, to be honest with you. Do you guys know what backup is?
I don't even have that one.
Maybe.
That would be contingent.
That would be contingent, yeah. So like, I have no idea why. I'm gonna leave that on. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Multi.
I don't have that.
You don't
I
have
didn't
one?
have it.
No?
Yours was a little different than mine.
Really? Okay. Might be an admin thing. Okay. Multifamily, I do that. Oh yeah, I'll sell an apartment building. I don't mind. I don't do rentals because the commission is $200. You know.
It's funny, because I don't have lot land either. I have land, but I don't have lot land.
Really? That's interesting. Well, that would just be residential lots and land, you know. Pending, well, I have that off. And then manufactured, I don't really know much about manufactured homes. That's just me though. I'm not opposed to doing it. I'm willing to learn more about it. For the time being, I have it off though. I made some changes, so I'll save that. Okay. So coverage, keep it off. Don't scrub areas, keep it on. Hide manual listings on website, keep it off. Use polygons, absolutely. And then now this. So let me go ahead and show you what the default sort means. So, wow, that's, okay, I'm getting Oregon and Washington. Okay. Oh, because of Coos Bay, nice. Yeah. Let's turn all of this off, all of it. Okay, I'm looking for a single family or townhouse with at least 3 bedrooms max, because this is Lexington, 400, search. Okay, so we got 73, and what I meant by that popularity, I was getting a message. So there it is right there, popularity. You can change this. The options are price, lower to high, high to low, bed, bath, footage, acreage reductions, days on website, or your DON, basically days on market. Number of pictures, because apparently I didn't think of that. Maybe I guess depends on how many pictures the property has. I just keep it at popularity, you know, but it's your discretion, however you like to proceed.
What about you skipped over the counties coverage only? What if you don't if you want to set the counties that you cover, is it?
I have it off because in the event that someone reaches out to me on a county that I don't operate, I can refer them.
Okay.
Yeah. I like to always, you know, incorporate not just primary business but referral business into the website. If there's a chance that I can give someone a client for a county I don't work, I think it's worth it. Yeah, but it's a good question though. Yeah. So default listing display, keep it map. You know, the map will first off, what's the most important thing in real estate? Location. So the map is going to tell them where it is. And then extra search options, I added a couple. So like, I know like for me personally, a lot of my sphere, they're gonna ask me, what's the high school district on this school? I definitely want it says master. We're not allowed to say the word master anymore, according to NAR. So primary bedroom level, you know, so they want a primary on the main level. And a lot of my folks like new construction. That's just based on my sphere, you know, they don't like what they see, so they're just like, all right, I'll build it then. So add any search option. There's a lot on here. Let's go over a few. Accessibility features. I love that, you know, if like you need like a property with a ramp. Let's see here. Basement. Yeah, let's add basement. I know a lot of my people will love a basement. Let's see here. Elementary, fireplace. It's just, there's a lot. Hot water? Wow, okay. That's different. Uh, I mean, I guess, some properties don't have hot water. But hey, once you make your changes, save it right there. See, it's the little box that says website settings saved. And now we have finished all the settings. So, are there any questions so
Sorry,
far?
but did you set up master bedroom level? Because I don't have that as an option.
I'm sorry, which one?
Master bedroom level.
They might have deleted it. Let me see. Maybe I typed. Okay, you know what? I might have typed it. Yeah. So let me just get rid of it.
No. So you can make up something?
So does this really help? I mean, like, what does this do to actually help? If someone's
Yeah.
searching on your webpage,
Yeah, so
so they put in
like more
master bedroom,
filters.
primary bedroom.
Yeah, it should pop up here.
Yeah, because, I mean, like, say my.
There it is right there.
I know a lot of people are looking for a master on the main.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me see how this works. Whoa, okay, so this is different.
Wasn't it a recent change that you're required to put where the primary bedroom is, like what floor on the contract?
Yeah,
And number of rooms?
number of rooms as well. Yeah, I like the new contract. I don't care what anyone says. I like it. We need it. But yeah, that's a good point though, Dylan. Pretty soon we're gonna have to disclose when we're listing these properties. We need to do a better job on advertising. I see a lot of agents who just put it on the market and everything is blank because they didn't know how to operate Flex. That's inexcusable, and that hurts our search. So when someone does input a listing properly on Flex, like let's look at this, new construction, right? Look at all those options. Designated builder, HBA member, HERS index, registered, Y for yes. There's a lot out there. So definitely, and like high school. Let me type in my high school. I'm just curious. Henry Clay. All right. So apply filters. If you went to another high school, I'm still friends with you. It's all right. But yeah, look. So those are the schools that are in the Henry Clay district. So definitely, that would appeal to those who are just wanting like maybe an early, like a couple about to start a family and they don't want to move so much, so they're planning the school districts and they want to make sure that they, hey, for example, I want to be in the Henry Clay School District. Got a lot of properties here. So do tinker around with it because the options here, it's virtually endless. There's so much here, They even have zoning. I love that. They have zoning for commercial. I should add that. Yeah. So yeah, back to the top. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, before I proceed, well, first off, any questions? Okay. Any questions online? No? Okay, cool. All right. So let's go over here to test. Yeah, those are hyperlinks just to jump around. So I'm going to go back here. Okay. Let's do widgets. Okay. So if you go to your website, which again, thanks for bringing that up. We're going to change this color. Maybe like blue. That might be cool, or something.
Yeah, as long as
I'm going to see if I can give like options so like you can click whatever color you want,
What's funny is, because it depends on what background or what picture you have up there, but
Right.
I have, when I put that black one, it doesn't really show up on my homepage that well. But the white one's there, it's
Yeah.
and then it shows up on the other pages, but.
Did you notice anything different on this website? The background changed. So like, there it is, right there. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Sure.
I no longer. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
This background, like now I have a photo of this.
Oh, you
of this
changed
living.
your.
Yeah. So it keeps it dynamic. Your website's alive. Which, well, actually, it's the same picture as this. Okay, I probably shouldn't use that then. It's literally the same picture. Okay, widgets. Moving on to widgets. So you have lots of widgets here. I'm talking lots, okay? So I have here, for some reason, mine's showing up a little differently because I have the homework value right here, but it's saying it's not added here. That could be a glitch. Yeah, so funny story about the mortgage calculator. Do you guys have access to that by chance? I had a friend help me get this in to my website. I didn't even know how to do it,
Because
but
he had to put the code in.
you had to put the code in, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I tried doing it myself.
More questions for you.
I broke the website when I did it myself. So I decided not to do it.
Well, that's what I didn't want to.
Yeah, I broke the website. So you can try to get into the code of the website, but I don't have coding experience, so I broke it, and KVCORE had to refresh my entire website. So, I mean, I encourage you to be brave, but maybe be realistic too. Strive for greatness, but just don't be like Icarus, you know. Are there any questions that we have? No? Any questions online? All right. Well, yeah, I know today was a shorter class, but thank you all for coming. Next class, we're going to go over this. This right here is probably, I may say, the most important class in the entire KVCORE series, I would say. So it's going to be a lot of fun, but I look forward to it. Thank you all very much. Yeah.